Hello everybody, welcome to Gregsbeerreviews today. Let's take a walk and go see what's in the fridge today. Hey guys, thanks for stopping by Gregsbeerreviews today. I do appreciate it. Today's beer comes from Narrow Gauge Brewing Company. These guys are in Missouri. This is their Fallen Flag and American Style IPA. And Untapped has this thing listed as a New England Style IPA. Maybe we're going to get a juice bomb here. That would be extra nice. A lot of breweries jumping on that bandwagon there, guys. And I like it. I think it's great. A lot of people said they're tired of it already or can't get their hands on one or whatever the excuse is. But I enjoy them, guys. There's not a lot of breweries around here that produce them. There are a couple. There are some over in Richmond that are not distributed here. I don't get a chance to go to Richmond, guys. That's a 3-hour drive from here, and working 6 days a week don't give you a lot of time, and a lot of breweries are closed on Sundays. So there are a couple that have them on tap, but they don't can or bottle them around here. So unless you go there, you don't get them, and it's hard for me to review them unless they're packaged somehow. So let's get on with this one. This is a 7%er, according to Untapped. I think that's what's on the can too. And Untapped has it listed as 55 IBUs, so not too extremely bitter there. Should be fairly easy drinking, not too bitter. Commercial description on Untapped says American IPA, dry hop with Citra and Mosaic. Brandon C. sent me this, and note he says he received it in a trade. So Brandon, I hope you got more than one of them, brother, and you were able to try it also. Hope you didn't send the only one you got to me. That would be a shame. I appreciate it anyway. So hopefully you got at least one more can or so. You're able to try this also. So that is all we need to talk about. So I'm going to mark this off his list. Let me know that I have reviewed it. And it's time, guys. This first beer of the day for me. Big 16-ounce plain Jane can with a wraparound stick-on label. That tells me they're concentrating on what they're putting in the can instead of printing up a bunch of fancy artwork on the can that it's either going to get thrown away or recycled. So, and I don't save. I had subscribers. You save the bottles. You save this. You save. No, I don't. I don't have room for that. I don't do it. Alright, pop the top on this bad boy and get it into the glass and see what we got. It looks pretty hazy coming out. While I'm pouring this, guys, I'm going to tell you that food pairings cuisine is curried in Thai. These are typical IPA food pairings. Cheeses of pepper, Monterey, pepper jack, sharp, blue, cheddar, your stronger cheeses. Meats, poultry, fish, shellfish, and salmon. I'll add grilled meat to that. Glassware, pint, becker, nonic, tumbler, mug, sign, Sidel. I'm using my favorite tulip glass today, guys, and not recommended for extended celery. You want to drink them fresh. This one does not have a date on the bottom of it, so that would be my only fuss. If you're going to get into the IPA game, guys, you need to have a dating machine. Don't know how big the brewery is or what their distribution is, whether somebody had to pick it up at the brewery and traded it to Brandon, or if it's actually going out into the stores. If it's going out in distribution, it's a must-have to have the date on it, guys. So we don't have that information. So big white pillowy head on that. It does look very cloudy, guys. Not quite. It's kind of thin down here. I can see a little bit of light through the thin part of the glass, and we ain't got the back end pour out of this can in there, so some of it may have settled and it may change the appearance a little bit when we pour that in there here in a minute or so. So looks pretty good. Very nice color. To the nose we go. Big citrusy notes on it, guys. Nice hop presence. Very, very nice hop presence. And the hops, Citra and Mosaic, both excellent hops. Citrusy, pine, Hints of grapefruit and pineapple. A little bit of oranges. And some tropical fruit notes in there. Maybe some mango and some others. Smells very, very nice. Very pleasant. It's time. I'm thirsty. Let's dive in. Cheers, everybody. Cheers, Brandon. Oh yeah, very tasty, guys. Very smooth. Doesn't have that big overpowering bitterness on the back end that a lot of IPAs, especially once you get up into 70 IBUs and above, they tend to have a little bit of bite to the back end of them. This one's very smooth at 55 IBUs. Very well made beer, guys. Very, very pleasant. Tasty. Very tasty. So let me do the back end pour here on this one, guys, and see if it changes anything, or if we've got some settling going on in this one. Let's see if it changes the appearance on this one. Seems rather carbonated, so yeah, it's definitely well carbonated. I wouldn't say it's over carbonated, but well carbonated. And it doesn't seem to have changed a lot of the appearance. Maybe just a shade there. Still getting a little bit of translucent light through the bottom of the glass. A good looking beer. I would say, yeah, fits into the New England style very nicely. And look at that head. We got a finger and a half of head on that. Very, very nice. Awesome aroma, guys. Very, very pleasant. That's a tasty beer. If it had a date on it and was distributed here, I would probably buy this beer. But I'm going to sip on this for a little while. Let's right out of the fridge, let her taste it, and I'll be right back. Alright, but guys, I'm back. Got just a little left here. Big time grapefruit notes now that it's warmed up. Very nice lacing is left on the glass. This is an awesome beer, guys. Just wish they had a date on the bottom of this can. Like I said, I'm not sure whether it was a brewery only release. Brandon tells me he traded for it, so I don't know, don't have that information. If it's distributed, like I said earlier, guys, they need to date them. Other than that, I think it's an outstanding beer, guys. It's really, really tasty. A very nice example, and I've had some that's a little cloudier and a little more bright orange color than this, but I think it fits well in the style for a New England style IPA. And for only 55 IBUs, very smooth, very easy to drink. I enjoyed this. So, Brandon, thanks again, my brother. I do appreciate it. Final chug. Very well done beer, guys. It is. It is so smooth to drink. The alcohol is non-existent, basically. I don't detect the 7% at all. Very pleasant, guys. As far as I'm concerned, this is a 10 beer and a 9 can because there's no date on it. So I'm gonna give this a 98, guys. It's a pretty impressive beer. That would and like I told you on a couple beer reviews ago, I've gotten away from. It's a 9, guys. It's a 9, and the 9 scale is 95 to 99. I'm giving it a 98. It's kicking on the door to be a 10. If it had a date on the bottom of it, I'd probably go ahead and give it a 10. So, need to have information on this style of beer, guys. They do. And there's a lot of breweries that still do brewery-only releases, and they date them. So, I'm pretty firm about that. They need to date. If they're going to be in this game, they need to have a dating machine and date them. I don't care if it's a brewery-only release. Date today on cans, because you never know. People buy these things, and they trade them. It'd be nice to know, when it was put in the package. So, let's run over to Beer Advocate. Beer Advocate says 4.36 out of 5 in their outstanding range. Awesome numbers there, guys. Definitely an A beer there. And over to Untappd for a final check-in. They have 4.21, also A numbers there. So it's definitely an A beer, guys. And I would give it a better grade than what I'm giving if it had a date on it. So if you've had this from Narrow Gauge Brewing Company, and this is their Fallen Flag, New England style, if you will, IPA, do consider it a juice bomb. It is. Very pleasant beer. Very tasty. If you've had it, let me know what you think, guys. Till we meet again, let's go see what's in the fridge.